Hey guys, Red02 here. I'm going to post this video about my 2016 Can Am XMR. This video was taken about 3-4 months after I bought the quad. It's been over a year now. I sold the quad a couple months ago for $6,700. I bought the quad for about $8,200 with a almost $1,000 warranty on top of that, and all the interest in title and tax fees. So I was well up over close to 10 grand on the quad, if not more than probably over 10 grand, 10 almost 11 grand out the door for my quad. I wasn't happy with it. For being a Can Am, you hear so many good things about how advanced and how amazing they're supposed to be. Mine was garbage. I didn't like it one bit. I didn't want to post this video until after I sold the quad. You're spending a lot of money on a quad that's supposed to be top of the line, and I feel like I went out and bought a brand new quad because I was tired of buying a couple $100 quads and having to fix them all the time. If you are subscribed to my channel, I do a lot of off-road lawnmower modification, and those aren't made to go off-road, so they break down a lot. I was tired of having stuff that broke down every other weekend and having to fix it, so I wanted to go out and buy something that was brand new that I wasn't going to have to worry about fixing for years to come, just regular maintenance. Well, as you'll see in the video, it didn't turn out that way. Brakes were garbage on it. The powder coating on the front bumpers were the orange bumper was chipping off, and I never even chipping off within a few months. I never hit anything solid. I've only hit small brush, overgrown trails and stuff like that. Nothing, no wrecks or anything. And it got really hot. Well, you'll just see in the video. You'll see. Hey guys, Red02 here. We're going to do an update and review on my 2016 Can Am Outlander XMR. The 570 model, their base model. I've owned it for almost 4 months now, and I'm not happy at all. For a quad that has a book value of $8,500 brand new, it's not worth it. The black it's dirty right now, but the black plastics, they scratch really easy. The brakes are shit. They first I started off with the back brakes about a week into riding. I only rode it about 3 times. They started squealing real bad, and they're not the best of brakes. Like you really gotta squeeze them to get them to lock up. The front ones just recently, over the past weekend, started squeaking real bad. The power's there. The power's there. It has all the power you could ask for a 570. The ride is very smooth, even with the Mudzillas on smooth riding surfaces. But if you go any type of speed with big bumps, the front end bottoms out on pretty much anything. You really only have 2 inches of travel on the front end. Now, I did tighten up the preload to its highest setting, but over the weekend, 4th of July weekend, as you can see, this shock is completely destroyed. Now, you would think I was riding it really hard, but after the first week of me finding out that the front end bottoms out on anything, on any type of really rough surface, I don't go very fast and I don't ride it very hard. Now there's an occasional bump that comes out of nowhere that you hit and you can feel it, but other than that, I'm not jumping it, I'm not doing anything like that. I don't think a 4-month-old quad should have a shock completely blown out. Now, whenever I took it in for the first 25-hour service, I had them adjust that preload because I couldn't get it all the way up to the highest setting. They told me they had to take it apart and set it and then put the spring back on. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Also, I don't know if you can see it, but I completely ripped my CV boot, completely torn off. Now, I called and set up an appointment. I bought it at Mercedes Motorsports, and it's out by Monroeville. I can put the link for their website or whatever. But whenever I bought it, they sold me a warranty. Now, they told me that within the next 4 years, if anything goes wrong with it, they will replace it for free and no labor charges for everything on the quad except the wear items like the brakes, tires, and the belt. Those are 3 things that they told me they would not cover. Now on the phone I was talking to them. Can Am should cover the shock because it's still under the Can Am warranty, but he told me most likely neither Can Am nor any aftermarket warranty will cover that CV boot. Now, it hasn't got fixed yet. I haven't taken it in to actually find out if they're going to cover it or not, but I think that's pretty much bullshit if you're going to sit there and sell me a warranty, almost $1,000 warranty, telling me that everything's going to be covered no matter what it is, as long as it's not the brakes, tires, and belt. Now, if they actually go ahead and replace it like they told me when I initially bought the quad that they would, then good job for them. But it gets very hot. All this covering of the motor. The motor doesn't run hot. Well, it doesn't overheat. The cooling system works perfectly fine, but on a hot day, you almost got to ride with your feet all the way out here because it's so hot. Like if it's running and you touch the side panels, you can really feel the heat. The snorkel, I like the intake system. The snorkel's up here and the CVT clutch inlet is up here. Massive storage compartment back here. You can fit everything. I have a tow strap. I have a little 12-volt air compressor and plugs because these tires like to dig, so they like to dig up what's under the ground. I have a hole in both my back tires. That has nothing to do with the quad itself, but no, I haven't had any problems. The winch does not come with it. I put that on myself. This rad plate I made myself, plasma cut it out, grind it out. The original one's probably going back on it. I don't like the quad. I don't. It's got the power, but it doesn't have, between my experience with Mercedes and the stuff that has been wrong with it, I don't like it. It's way too much money. Oh, and the Can Am clunk. That is one thing that I was not aware of before I bought the quad. And the first time I went riding, I thought the rear diff was going to explode because of how bad that noise is. You can look up on YouTube. I don't have any clips of it on this one, but if you're coming down a hill and you're braking, it's that clink, 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 clink. It literally sounds like the rear diff's going to explode. But I wasn't told that whenever I was asking questions about the quad. So that was a big surprise for someone that usually whenever you hear noises you think something's broke, but apparently everything's okay, which I did not like that. Whenever I bought the quad, one of the deciding factors was insurance. I didn't want to have to pay the insurance because everywhere I looked for insurance, they wanted about $100 a month, and I wasn't paying $100 a month for insurance on a quad. Now, whenever I went to buy the quad, they told me, the people that I was financing through, they did not require insurance. So I said, yes, let's go ahead, I'm going to buy the quad. 2 weeks after I buy the quad, I get a letter in the mail saying that I need to get insurance on the quad. I was not happy. So with the brakes, the hotness of the quad, the shocks blowing out, the front end bottoming out, and the clutch noise, combined with my experience with Mercedes Motorsports, I don't want the quad. So I'm probably going to put the original plate on and try and trade it in for a different brand of a quad. I don't know what else I want yet, but I'm probably going to lose money. I'm not going to be happy about that. But for any of you that are looking for a quad, I would not recommend a Can Am. I would not recommend, at least I would not recommend the Outlander model, because I highly doubt, I don't think the shocks are different from the base model to the XMR. So your front end's going to be bottoming out on a lot of stuff, and I'm not that heavy. I'm probably like 140, and I can literally get it to bottom out on everything. But other than that, other than all the issues I've had with it, it handles good. The speed's there. It'll top out at 65. It's a real nice, mean looking quad, but it's my experience with it. I don't like it. I would not recommend it to anybody. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Other than that, have a wonderful day.